The Boston Marathon runners trained for months yet never crossed the finish line on Monday.
But this weekend, the Chickamauga Chase is offering free entry for any runners that had their marathon cut short by those tragic events. News Channel 9's Drew Balea has more.
On Saturday, hundreds of runners will cross the finish line of the Chickamauga Chase right here at the Chickamauga battlefield. And for at least one runner, it will be a triumphant finish to his Boston Marathon.
Everything kind of came to a halt really quickly.
This is Chattanooga native David Park at the finish line of the Boston Marathon the day before the race.
We had very little information, so we had no idea if other bombs were going to go off.
Park was nearing the 26-mile mark when his race came to an abrupt end.
It was getting close to chaos at one point just because a lot of people were concerned about their family and friends and loved ones who were at the finish line.
With the marathon canceled, Park now has the opportunity to finish his race at the Chickamauga Chase this weekend.
It's my hometown and I love running, and just because I've got this incredible sense of community based on my experience in Boston.
As far as I was concerned, the race will go off at 8:30 a.m. Saturday morning.
Race director George Skonberg offered free entry to Boston Marathon participants.
I've run Boston, and you've been there, and you go, oh my gosh, how can this happen?
In his 18th year as the director, Skonberg is confident in the national park's ability to keep people safe.
All of us have a heightened sense of security and personal safety.
For Park, returning to the scenic city is a chance to share his Boston experience with friends and family at the finish line.
I've already received a lot of emails and texts from friends and family in Chattanooga, so I know for sure that I'll be sharing my story.
In November, another race will be held here, the Chickamauga Battlefield Marathon. That event is a qualifier for the Boston Marathon. In Chickamauga, Drew Balea, News Channel 9.
And thankfully, none of Park's friends nor our local runners were injured in Boston.